What's up, good people? What it do? It's halftime, man, on this game. Shout out to Prime Quality TV. Make sure you go check out Prime Quality TV, man. I just did an interview with Prime Quality TV. We did a double up. I went back and we did like a follow-up interview. Like, bro, shout out to Zach, man. Where the Pacers got to put them away tonight. This shit is crazy close right now. I don't want the Pacers to win tonight. I want to see what happened in Madison Square Garden. Shout out to the men. Shout out to the team. Hey, Jawan, you follow the dude 1090 Jake? You hip to 1090 Jake, you follow him, you watch his content, Jawan? Nah, that's too risky. Going to game 7 is not cool. I don't want to see the Knicks go to the finals. Yeah, I feel you. I just think it'll be a more exciting game. Now, who is 1090 Jake? What is he about? He a big-time YouTuber. He's just so happened to be white. But he talking about Larry Hoover told on somebody in 1968 based on a newspaper article out of the Chicago Tribune. Peace. No disrespect. But have you gone over Hoover's paperwork? And if not, will you? I have gone over Hoover's paperwork pertaining to the state case and the federal case. This newspaper shit is nothing to look up. There's no police report with his name in it, and the dude Highsmith is alive. I talked to my people in California, and they was, before this whack interview came out, I really need to watch that jump, but I'm watching the game. The dude Highsmith say he ain't telling on him. It should be in the conversation. If 1090 Jake wanted to maintain any credibility, he should retract that shit, clear that shit up. But as one of the dudes pointed out to me, 1090 Jake might be doing that shit to get an interview, to clear it up. I'd be damn it. If I was Hoover and him, I wouldn't clear shit up with no 1090 Jake. Who the fuck is 1090 Jake? I mean, technically, he's a guest in our culture, bro. I don't give a fuck if he's blood, if he went to jail. I don't care about none. He's a guest in our culture, bro. He could get his passport revoked. The streets is dead. The fact that everyone just throwing this word rat around is crazy. Yeah, I do respect what you're saying, Javon. Yeah, I was in Lee County with a couple Boston guys that was there. Most of those guys were white guys. Them white guys from Boston, they be thorough men. I met a few of them, bro. They be about that code. And they'll run their own up top if they hot. Exactly. What's up? I don't know who that is, bro. Them Florida niggas he run with made that white boy too comfortable. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make it a black and white thing, but I feel you on that one, Katie. Let these folks tell it everybody is a rat. Well, on the internet, that's what it's turning into. Anybody that somebody don't like, he automatically becomes a rat or a person of some type of sexual deviant preference. Hell of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Let these folks tell it everybody. Has 1090 Jake produced any paperwork to substantiate his claim? If not, then yeah. Revocation is in order. Boston mob equals no joke. Yeah, I'm saying he didn't produce any paperwork because he used a 1968 Chicago Tribune article with no police report, no name of no police officer, just a reporter from the Chicago Tribune saying that. But The dude who he alleged, he posted their pictures. He did his due diligence to go find their mugshot. Why he didn't do his due diligence to go find the police report? The judgment and commitment, if they even had such a thing in Illinois at the time. He just wanted to slander Larry Hoover. Now, in the absence of people to push back, dude said, well, Eon, you did the same thing with Meech. No, I did not do the same thing with Meech. I never called Meech a rat. And I said that the problem with Meech is his connection to a known government informant, paid. Big difference than what we talking about right now. Nick Young, what's up? Humongous difference to be exact. Somebody said if 1090 Jake was black, he'd be already hit. Just like sports, everyone can't be a part of the culture without being tried and tested. In order to make it to the pros, you gotta perform at the combine. The streets, y'all just let anybody off the porch. What's the name? But last time I looked, that bitch was at 124,000 views. A bunch of people tuned in to hear what he had to say. But some people believe everything that the newspaper or the television news say. So I ain't really with that. But the good thing about this, for the sake of Larry Hoover, his honor, his reputation, is the dude Highsmith is still alive. Game tripping. They tried to do the same play when Carmen Persico died. They tried to slander. Tried to slander and all that, and Larry's still alive. What the fuck is wrong with Jake? I mean, Jake don't care nothing about the culture, bro. Jake a vulture, bro. I don't care if he got black friends. He eating off the culture, and he only attack black people, to my knowledge. I don't know how he get away with it, but I blame that on them jokers that he, wherever he be at. The right ones are speaking up. Trust me, he gonna get his issue. Yeah, I find it incredible, bro. I think it's crazy. I mean, it don't make no sense. Like, motherfuckers that got so out of control with this shit, they make fake paperwork. They take real paperwork, mix it with fake paperwork. This nigga take an article that was written in 1968 in the paper, in the Chicago paper, and you think that if it was any validity to it, that it wouldn't have been all over Chicago in the streets, in the gang circuit for 5 years before he even went to court for his Illinois state case? I mean, it's clear that Jake got a axe to grind. 200,000. The ones are speaking up right now. Who was Crusher? I don't know who Crusher is. He said, I love and respect your channel. I see Crusher, the #1, has spoke up. I don't know who that is, but anybody that know and follow this Larry Hoover shit should speak up about it, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. And these internet platforms that we all have established, man, these internet platforms that we all have established, man, you know, it's like it's no rules. The motherfuckers say whatever they want. It's about whoever they like and whatever they think. And most of the people that speak about anything ain't even experts. What's up? That's your McCady brother. What's up? The GD's not going to let that slide. He wrote a check his ass can't cash. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. I never met a hot nigga who done 52 years. That shit right there should tell you he ain't tell. There's no way he locked up this long in the worst condition federal prison in the U.S. in the United States. It's funny, the timing, too. And Jake, for some reason, in an interview said he's not blood, too. Oh, he's not blood no more. And he does this bullshit. I doubt he was even blood. I mean, I don't want to get to disrespecting nobody, but man, bruh, he a white dude from Boston/Tampa. How serious should I take him, bruh? Crusher on his ass, got clemency in 2020. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I've heard enough. 1090 Jake gets the boycott in my book. I never checked for him anyway, but after this, never will. But you know how many people are? Strategically, he know what he doing. Remember, he ain't no new jacket as YouTube shit, no way. How you feel about the blue boy dude from... I don't know who that is. A news article is crazy. I mean, he promoted the news article. I guess it's all for the YouTube shit, but he promoted the news article like that shit came out of LexisNexis or Peso or some shit, bro. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Niggas say whatever they want. Shit insane. Oh, Larry Davis, what about him? I sent you his IG. Respect your channel. I've been watching for years. You broke that Meech shit down to a science. Salute. I broke that Meech shit down to a science, and then all of a sudden, all the rat lovers attack me. Now they want to make me a rat. Like I'm going for some shit like that. Now they want to make Hoover a rat. They playing vicious games out here. It don't make no sense to me, though. But y'all should have knew something was up. 1090 Jake wrote a report, told the peoples that somebody bust him in his head, and then he said, oh, that ain't telling. Not only did he say that ain't telling, he said where he from, it ain't telling, that's the only way you could do it. You never name nobody that bust you in the head with something. That's telling. Ain't no way around it. That's telling. If you don't know that's telling, you're supposed to be on a PG 13 section. Real talk. What's up, brother? Appreciate you for checking into the chat. Yeah, that's kind of true. Say that's New York's ADX. That's real talk. Look, I'm telling you, man. You get jammed up, don't mention my name. Who was he inspired by? Nah, I can't say I can tell who he was. He was inspired by the way he played. Who you think? Y'all keep saying tonight that you got the feds backing him. A lot of y'all think that for real, huh? Is that right? Shout out to Pittsburgh, PA. I got some good people from up Pittsburgh. Shout out to my man Ty Valley. Big Ty. Big Diesel. Man, this burrito good as a mug. This y'all saying something. Save a little bit of this y'all for the late night. He shot fakes and counter moves. I can tell he learned from Kobe. But he said Kobe was his idol growing up. All right, now that you said that, it definitely makes sense. It's like tonight he's just a white boy with a computer and a camera. Yeah, you're right. He ain't never done nothing in life. A little gangster shit, I mean. And you know he couldn't survive nowhere in the feds. I ain't gonna put that on all New York, but I did see that Adam 22 got a warm welcome. He got a warm welcome. What you think that was all about? Oh, Pace is trying to rev it up. No, I ain't never been to Hazelton. Why? What's up? Yeah, I remember Pat. I wasn't in Hazelton with Pat. I went to Gilmer when he was leaving though. Man, I don't know what to say about that one. I know 42. Say Big Clown. Damn, bro, I say all the gangs should do something about that. That 1090 Jake shit. I say I'm from Seattle. Yeah, I was down there with your guys, some good dudes. Oh, you from Seattle? They had you all the way out of bounds. You from Seattle? They had you in Hazelton, USP? Damn, you get any visits? I mean the chicken burrito. This motherfucker is gourmet though. And some guacamole there. He said white boy playing bloods, but he's working with the cops. I don't have no proof he working with the cops, y'all. If that was you, E, going to NYC like Adam, they be ready to put in work on you. Somebody might try me, huh, man? I got some people that fuck with me in New York, though. Bloody Beaumont. Look, man, Walaikum Salam, what's up? Watching the game, man, was talking about this goofy ass white boy 1090 Jake. But I'd be more disappointed with the people who listen to the shit. And ain't nothing wrong with the people. Although I don't see how you can find that entertainment. You know, a lot of people watch some of this shit just for entertainment. They don't care nothing about the code or nothing. I'm telling you, if the people that support him cared about the code, they already see that he told them the nigga who bust him in the head. So, I hope ain't nobody that's, of substance or nobody that's from the streets or the struggle or live by the code. I hope none of those people believe in what he talking about. They say 1090 Snake jumped out there. They were that one. Oh, somebody say I'm good in Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn, bro. But for sure, if I was walking around New York, I'd be walking around that jump with respect. I wouldn't be walking around that jump starting no bullshit. 1090 Snake will sell his own mother out. He said, yeah, Slim. Mean motor scooter. They coming, bro. This shit might be a rap. I respect it. I respect it that they got out of hand, of course, but I respect hearing that y'all tried to wipe that weak ass culture out. The way we supposed to be East Coast, we don't do gangs. I'm in DC. Oh, that's Jawan talking. I was about to say, who the fuck talking like that? But I got you. Don't no one believe him. Man, I want to say no one that know where they ass at don't believe him, but I see a lot of people running around talking about the dudes keep sending me messages, asking me like, Ian, what you gonna do? And say it right there in the paper, bruh. That's a newspaper. That's not a court document. But nevertheless, I'm almost certain. I'm gonna look into it. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna guarantee nothing, but Highsmith, the dude that they saying that he told on is alive. He saying that ain't what the business is, bro. Somebody say I guess nothing more, nothing less. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one, bro. Somebody say the trolls out. When the trolls out, you know you popping though. I was listening to the dude Vlad talk about his early success. He mentioned that if he didn't, like, I blocked trolls. He said if he didn't block trolls in the beginning, his shit would have been shot up. Lately, I be trying to leave him alone, but they be saying some stuff that be just so distracting. I can't even read the other comments. Uh-oh, they going for a three. They're going for the three. That's really, really, really crazy, bro. Put them away. Yeah, you see, I went in the other room. I'm gonna cut it on, but they ain't playing. But you know, them New York boys will come back at the end like it ain't nothing. Put it on though. But arguing with 1090J, like arguing with one of them boys in the joint, you ain't gonna win. Who cares? You can't win with a nigga that already wrote basically a grievance that he want to call it a grievance, but he wrote a report about somebody hitting him in the head with a rock and a sock or something. Then they had some other shit where he called the police or somebody said that shit wasn't real. He got too much questionable shit, bro. I don't understand how he the hot police. Don't make sense to me. Shit crazy though. What I seen Larry Hoover's son made a post saying, man, you playing with the right one, kid. How NYC going to test the homie and we let New York niggas come and live out here. So then we tell NYC, I don't know what you want, I don't know why you say that. Why would New Yorkers do something to Eon? Suppose DC retaliating the feds against New York. Go ahead with that shit. Let's leave that shit alone, bro. Go ahead with that bullshit. 1090 went to prison for stealing from his own peoples. That's junkie shit. I ain't even read all that. Bro, you're 63, get off the game? What that troll supposed to mean? Get off what game? Get of the game? What? I don't know. I was thinking that you meant get out the game. It say get of the game for real. What game you on? The Bama stole guns from his aunt and uncle who was the police. And that's what his stupid ass went to jail for? Yeah, I know he can find somebody else to play with. I mean, and it's so crazy, bruh. When everybody else was saying what they were saying, he was saying something totally different. Like he followed the real YouTube formula. Go against what everybody else is doing. Go against what everybody else is doing, bro. He ain't do that one with the Meech shit. He tapped in on the Meech shit. Do we talk about any white rats though? Just for the sake of it. I ain't trying to make this a race thing, but has he ever exposed a white rat? Or do he claim that somebody told him he claimed that this thing is only rappers? Well, Larry Hoover ain't a rapper. Why the fuck you over there playing in that business? That's real business. Man, I can't wait for football season. Oh, so they did say the no jumper people posted it first. Somebody told me that. I wasn't sure. It don't matter. He ran with it now. And I believe he the one looked up the other shit because them mugshot pictures wasn't with whatever came out at first. Just those Florida clowns he beefed with. I don't know. Somebody got timed out. I mean, I ain't gonna call all them Florida dudes clowns, but somebody made this babble like, I know that when you independently taking care of yourself, you get big-headed or something, but bruh, it got to be YouTube. Because he done got all big and fat sitting in the house on the computer. He was 100-something pounds in some of them old pictures. I know they would have beat the brakes off of him. They say Luke Ma. No, Luke Ma put that knife in him off the top. No, I'm not current in Florida. I'm saying he only talk about the white clowns he beef with. Oh, no, I wasn't saying that was wrong with what you were saying. I just like, I had never looked at it like that. But I know when I first had met the dude Ronnie Red through KC, Ronnie Red said he was from Tampa, so I automatically asked him about it. And to be honest with you, in that first conversation I had with Ronnie Red, to my knowledge, I don't think Ronnie Red even knew that the dude was claiming Tampa. For real talk. All right, they down 7. The game ain't over. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. He didn't say shit till Ronnie caught that case. I know that he was talking big shit. As soon as Ronnie caught the case, he said, this guy's talking about me. But I'm telling you, I think he was working, I ain't gonna mention you. But as soon as Ronnie caught that case, that's how you know he be watching. He watching us right now. 1090 Jake, if you walking, I smack your head in the 360 like an owl. You better have security come anywhere near me. Oh, they coming, they trying to work. It ain't never 78, 71. They was looking like they was giving up for a second while I was eating my food, though. Ooh, can't miss none. Hey, man, don't you send them up top. I just want to say send them up top. Get them out of here. I love that about the crew. They gonna get them up out of here. Blaze one for the nation. I'm trying to blaze one for Hoover, man. 1090 J thought he was gonna how 1090 J gonna influence our culture about someone that's within our culture though. That's more than ooh, shit. That's more of the insulting part to me. He act like he gonna influence our culture against our culture. That show you what he believe about us. That show you what he think of our culture. But he makes a living off of talking about things, some things within our culture, bro. See, everybody keep wanting to challenge. Oh, he a rat. Why everybody fuck to hear rat? You start with the culture, bro. He gonna exploit the culture, disrespect the culture, then bamboozle the culture. He gonna bamboozle the culture. He gonna disrespect our culture and try to make our culture feel a certain way about a part of our culture. Even if you're not a GD, even if you don't like niggas from Chicago, Larry Hoover black. The whole struggle with them being incarcerated and the GDs and the black parts, that's his black culture, bruh. See, that's what they don't understand about DC, bruh. I understand that he disrespecting the motherfucking culture, bruh. He ain't disrespecting me individually. He's not even disrespecting my homies collectively. He's disrespecting the culture as a whole, a unit. And for him to come along and act like he got such an understanding of the law and this and that, he don't know that motherfucker been schooled me. He wasn't even the pacer expert. He had somebody like me. I'm really on pacer doing it myself. He tripping, bro. But I'm totally upset that niggas acting like a newspaper article is a transcript, a police report, an affidavit. Now, the newspaper article say what he say. But I done seen 1,000 newspaper articles written. Newspaper articles are press, bruh. They can be wrong. But nevertheless, I'm gonna keep saying it until I get to the bottom of it. The dude Highsmith is alive. That's all we gotta worry about. I'm still watching it, Jawan. But the pace is keeping that foot on the gas. The Knicks trying. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I got everything right. Yo. They said right about the smoke. Ah, boy. Yeah, but I'm saying he taking a news article like it's law because he has nothing else to stand on with that situation. And he presented it like I seen before he dropped the video. He said, "Watch when the video come out." First, he just dropped. He was just touching like a tester. He said, "Watch when the video come out." He beat his chest with that like he was gonna come with a police report or some other shit, like a debriefing, a deposition, a police report. That's crazy though. That's crazy. But he know he gonna piss off tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of GDs and GD supporters. It's all a play. No goofy shit. I ain't even got to say nothing. They be getting click a rooski. Like bundle rooski, click a rooski. What the haters will say SGA foul bait. Well, Jalen Brunson is an expert at foul baiting. What they got to say about that? He need to foul bait a little bit more because they down right now. The game in the living room louder than the game here. I ain't want this one to be too loud while I was still over here talking to the people. Crazy work right there, Jack. Crazy work, huh, bro? Bad, man, bad. But he said that Brunson blew the ticket up 22 times. Go ahead, bro. Brunson been working though. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna try to get I got some Chicago people I've been talking to, some of my old heads. They usually don't get involved in that YouTube internet shit, but even the old heads don't like it. They was like, bruh, you got to say something about that. Somebody said, I just found out he ain't claiming blood anymore. I'm praying nothing happens, but damn, bro, dude's playing a dangerous game unless he playing with the law and trying to set up folks. I don't know about that law shit everybody keep talking about. I can't substantiate that. I can't substantiate that. They say everybody the law now. They say everybody the law now, bro. Unless somebody can prove it to me, man, I can't go with everybody the law. Say they just going against a tougher team. I wonder how the city of Chicago feel about that. Not just GDs, but like, you know, like where I'm from, I take pride of where I'm from. Like, I don't like when dudes from other places on these YouTube Jones talk bad about dudes from where I'm from. If I was from Chicago, I'd be heated that he was talking bad about the dude from where I'm from, especially if I had respect for the dude. Halliburton like that though. It's getting ugly. They might go home, bro. It's getting good and ugly. Subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah, man. If you like the content, hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. I got more stuff coming. I ain't gonna just be talking about 1090 Jake. I'm gonna get down. You wanna know about the story? Like he tried to give you a little bits and pieces of the story. All this information came out the newspaper. He ain't do no research. I mean, the obsession with these gay claims or rat claims is showing me how sick people are in the world. Yeah, remember they just want something to talk about. I mean, for people lesser, they skin ain't thick. They run a person away. They ain't running me away, bro. I stand on everything I done in life, right or wrong. It's all a part of me, all a part of my imperfect perfection. See, what happened? Oh yeah, they got him up out of here. They got him up out of here. I don't know why they come over here. They should learn, man. We ain't going like that over here right now. We ain't even on joke time. We give y'all 15 minutes, man. Luke Man ain't giving you. He give me one time only. What's up? What it do? What it do? But people be saying boycott this person or cancel that person. I don't never see nothing like that work. Say you're cold sucker, huh? AB the great. But I see a couple people, man, they not really riding with that. Usually people ride a wave. I see the people riding all the opposite of that right there. Yeah, I can. I can see the similarities, especially in the drive, the shot, the aggression, the determination. I can see that. I ain't gonna say, that I knew that or I saw that. You made the comparison and it makes sense. Somebody say cold cow. Yeah, he a cold cat. Everybody know that, bro. We ain't gotta get that too much attention, man, for real, for real. But until I figure out what's up with Highsmith, I gotta go watch this jump with Whack 100. They say Whack 100 interviewed or had a conversation with bro on the phone or something. So I'm trying to figure out what they gonna say about that. The dude say if the dude say that's not what's happening now, what? Where we go from there? New York better step it up. Go ahead and catch the end of this game. I gotta put a little bit of work in, man. I'll be back, man. Florida in the building. I love your podcast. Rob Black, what's up? Salute, man. Shout out to Florida. Knicks realized threw my money away. Yeah. They got one more quarter. They going all the way back to New York. 1090 fake, never walk no rail yard. Man, it is what it is. Highsmith said he didn't tell on him. Yeah, that's what everybody, but people been telling me that for 2 days. But now that I know that the person is still alive, that's what's up. That's all I needed to hear. Wasn't no way around that. Just heard the recording from Wack. What it say? And like in so many words, you ain't got to transcribe the whole thing. I'm gonna go watch it myself. But what it say? That's up to date. That's new, right? That's a recent conversation. Cause my man called me right before. He said, "Yo, it's about to come out." I said something about it early. Before it even came out, I said, "Yo, Wack already talking to him." They said they're gonna do a talk. They're gonna do a joint with him. That's a West Coast joint. They need to do an East Coast interview now. If they gonna do that. Knicks ain't championship ready. After the game, get back on live so I can talk shit. Say no more. As soon as I finish what I gotta do, I'll be back. Watch out, I'm doing something. You gotta keep pressing me. Well, you know we gonna do a watch party for the championship for my basketball crew. I mean, I got a couple things to juju on, but I'm gonna try to come back. You know, I came back late last night. Can't trust Wack if you know what I mean. I mean, I don't know Wack, so I can't speak on him. But I will take the word of the dude who did the shooting. Yeah, I think you went to sleep. It was late as shit. It was real late. It was like 1:20 something. Indiana looking a little confident right now. The suburbs, Silver Spring, District Heights. I mean, you could go way out too. They need to put Jalen Brunson in straight jacket. Let's see. Is he hurt? Yeah, man. Somebody need to do something about that shit. But he did what he wanted to do. That joke gonna hit 1,000,000 views. Somebody say talk that talk, bro. I gotta get ready to make a little run real quick, man. I'll be back though, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate the love, man. Subscribe to the channel.